Hey everyone, it's Rhiannon. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, let's welcome me back to the channel. I think it's been, 4 or 5 weeks, and I've not been back on YouTube. So I wanted to come on here today and give a little bit of an update, as well as a few announcements. So I'm really excited to dive in. Let's get into this. Grab a cup of coffee, grab a snack, get a cozy blanket. Today is like a cozy chill day for me, so let's get cozy together and catch up. So first off, one update is, as you can see around me, everything's very different. I moved. My boyfriend and I recently moved, and it was very unexpected, at least unbeknownst to us, and it was a very big blessing actually as well. So we basically got a phone call I think it was like a day before we had the announcement of it's official, but his parents were like, hey, just start getting into the idea of maybe possibly moving, maybe start getting your stuff going and like sort through your things in the next few months, because we're thinking about selling the condo and upgrading you to something else. And we were like, okay, we're just settling into that idea. And then lo and behold, we were so blessed, but surprised that his stepdad, my boyfriend, his stepdad had already put a bid on the place that we are in now, and they won. So we were moving within, I think we had less than 3 weeks. Or just 3 weeks. And so we were purging all of our items while working full time. And my boyfriend, he was working 2 new jobs that he got, one at the city with lifeguarding and one with a private pool. And so commuting back and forth with that, me getting up at 4 in the morning and working a warehouse job, and then coming home, and then we pack for several hours, and it's just the amount of stuff that we went through is kind of insane. But I'm really glad that we kind of had the opportunity to do that and get rid of all the things that weren't serving us anymore. And over the past few days, now that I've settled in here, I've realized how much stuff that we really had that was just kind of taking up mental space. And I'm also starting to realize how much I have felt like I've been in the dark, and I didn't realize how dark our old place was, physically. It was an older build. It was a nice place, but it was definitely darker and more outdated. And this home is more of an open concept. It's more functional, and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, that's where I've been. We've moved, and I feel so much better here already. I don't really feel any spirit activity or anything like that. And I didn't allow anything to come with me other than my mother. So if she chooses to visit me here, she's allowed, but all other spirit activity that was there is not allowed to be there, and only energies that I invite into my workings and into my guidance are allowed to visit. So I'm hoping that helps to keep this place fairly spirit relaxed, because I just feel like it's very tiresome on me, and I felt since I'm not in as active a spirited house, I'm more rested, and it makes so much sense because I'm just perceiving things all the time that I'm disregarding, but my brain is picking it up, my spirit is picking it up, and I think a lot of that was causing, not all of it, but some of my anxiety that I've been dealing with. Also, I'm just noting it's a little bit more open in here. I'm going to try to do the best that I can with the sound quality, but it is a little bit more echoey, I noticed. We do have a carpet down and stuff, but if the audio changes a little bit in the next little while, just be patient with me. And I really do want to film up here. If that means I have to put down some blankets around me, I will. But I really like how beautiful it is up here, so hopefully I can make it work, maybe get a better mic. So yeah, that's the update on where I've been. The second update is kind of on my health. So I've been struggling with carpal tunnel syndrome for, I don't know, probably the last better part of a year. And it's getting a lot worse since the move and working full time. We were moving, unpacking, and then moving and unpacking and working. And my hands actually swelled up and were swollen, and I couldn't really close them fully. They felt really tight. So I've been talking to, I think it's a neurologist and like a specialist, and seeing where my options are with that, and amongst like getting healthier. There's not a lot I can do other than relieve the tension on my wrists with wearing a brace and possibly getting an injection, I think, of cortisone. So I'm going to try doing that, and I'm hoping that like the weight loss and like building up muscle again will help that. I'm also having a little bit of struggle with my left leg. I'm getting a lot of like loss of feeling in my leg. And I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's possibly my sciatic. Look at me, I'm like 34 and I'm already falling apart. But I think it's just a lot of the mental health issues I've had over the last few years have played a part in my weight gain and has caused my body that is only 5'1" to retain a certain amount that is not healthy for it to function, and it's uncomfortable. And I'm not saying if you're this weight and this height that it's wrong for you, but for my physical body, I'm not able to withstand that. So this marks the journey of getting back into better physical health. That segues perfectly into my next lifestyle announcement. So next, I am actually going to be applying, I think Tuesday I have an interview with a gym, and I'll be working hopefully as the front end sales representative and kind of like coaching people through the amenities of what we have. Why I'm excited about it is that it's very similar to different jobs that I've had before. Like when I worked at a massage place, it's the exact same type of like sales model and everything, and I'm very comfortable with that, and it's something I'm passionate about, and I can pretty much sell anything if I'm passionate about it. I've learned that about myself in the past. So for me, I'm hoping to get this job so that, one, it comes with the benefits of a free gym membership. They have elite athletic trainers there that are one of like the top like world's best trainers, and they'll also train you to become a physical trainer there, and pay you as well if you meet certain criteria and that's something you're passionate about. So I think that's really awesome, and it's an option for me if I decide to do that on the side and I want more freedom. But I think it's just interesting to be able to be in that world again. I used to train 5 days a week with a physical trainer at, I think it was Good Life. And he got me from about this weight to, I was down to like 140. I was almost at my goal area for my body type, and I was lifting 350 in my deadlifts, and I was starting to learn bench press, and I was really getting strong in my body. I fixed my areas of my body where they were really weak and causing my body pain, and I really want to get back to that. I feel like that was where I was the most healthy in my life, and I felt the best in my life. So I'm hoping to get back to that. And so those are my life updates right now. I'm hoping that that's something that will come to fruition. I'll let you guys know either way once I find out. And the next thing I wanted to get into is a few announcements. So first is a spiritual announcement. Now, this is something that's really exciting. I'm kind of saying a short goodbye to the Celtic pantheon for now. It's just more of not a full goodbye, but more of I'll see you later on down the road. Right now, I feel like I'm being called to something else, and so I'm excited to kind of put that down for a moment and maybe just use that more as a veneration for right now and connecting to my lineage, because I have not felt this like deep innate like connection yet, which is really tough because it is part of my heritage. And I'll still honor and venerate I'm more so stepping back from that and leaning more into the Egyptian pantheon. Now, I've been really called to start working with a dark entity or dark goddess or god. I'm leaning towards a goddess. But I'm also open to working with a god again. Since I've started my spiritual practice, I've not worked with a god. I've honored Apollo as an offering to Artemis, but I've not worked one-on-one with a deity that is of a male energy. So that's something I'm excited about exploring. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, if it's going to be a dark god or goddess, or both, who knows. But I'm looking for that, and I'm not sure if that dark deity is going to be from the Egyptian pantheon or not. But I am going to be exploring the Egyptian pantheon because I have had several readings where I've had a tarot reading, and all these similarities are coming up through my readings and through when I'm looking back on the readings that I've written down and I've watched online or I've had personally drawn for me, that these deities keep pulling through. And it feels like this pantheon is more connected to me than the Celtic pantheon is at this moment. And they have always felt extremely connected to me. It's always been something that I've been extremely drawn to and kind of yearned for. But with all of that being said, I'm kind of just like researching in that phase right now and going through their history and learning about them and seeing who is pulling to me and just kind of getting back into meditations and reaching out and asking for messages and guidance and seeing where I land with that. And it just all kind of seems like a weird serendipitous event. We actually just had the Lion's Gate the other day, and the Lion's Gate, if you don't know, is an energetic portal that happens on, it peaks on August 8th. And I actually had a coworker who was visiting Egypt on his vacation come back in time for the Lion's Portal for this little gift to be received for me, so I'm able to use it for my ritual. And they had no idea that I was into this kind of thing, but they decided to bring back souvenirs for everyone, and I got 3 pyramids and a sphinx, and I think it's in plaster and clay. So it was really cute, and I had it on my altar for my ritual, for my good luck oil that I charged under the Lion's Gate. And I'm very excited for that. And it was very powerful. And I even found, for some reason, that my oil turned green, a little tint of green over time. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's been sitting like that for a while and it started steeping and releasing. But it's just kind of coincidental that after my ritual, the oil had a bit of a tint to it, like green, like good luck. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Hi my loves, this is the next day. This week has been insane. I had my interview yesterday, as well as I've been fighting my SD card and my camera and my audio. So if you're a creator, let me know what you use for like audio recording. Right now I'm using an old iPhone. That all said, I just wanted to wrap up this video here because I feel like the next 2 things that I wanted to announce, they kind of deserve a video of their own. I really want to put some heart into it. So just make sure, if you're not yet subscribed, you hit the bell notification down below and hit the like button and share this video. And make sure that you come back another day or 2. I'll be posting every 3 to 4 days, maybe every 5 days. I'm scheduling this next one for the next 2 days. And I have a huge announcement. I have 2. One is more of this is happening right away thing, and then the next one is more of a soft launch of something that's happening really soon. I just kind of wanted to jump through that Lion's Gate and just fucking come fierce. It's something that I have been procrastinating on for a long time. And yeah, so that is what's been going down with me, loves. And I hope to see you in my next video. And I also have another one coming up soon. I think it's going to be a hearth home tour vlog. So you're going to be seeing my new home and kind of some of the things I like to do to make it witchy and magical. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. I love you, bye!